Almitakyapi. Greetings, my relatives. When I was growing up, my dad would often regale us with his stories of Unktomi, the trickster story, or other Hitunkakapi stories. I call this story the pelican story, or Maya Badecha. It seems that there was a Dakota camp on a high hill above Bede Hadakia, or Lake Traverse. What was unique about this was that there was a trained pet Badecha, a pelican, in this camp. The men of this camp were on a buffalo hunt, so only the women, children, and elderly were in camp. Someone spotted a Kakatoa war party paddling down the lake from the north. Panic quickly ensued. They were wondering how they were going to protect themselves from this attack. Someone came up with the idea of putting a wapaha, or a war bonnet, tied onto this pelican and have him sit inside the chief's teepee. So they lit a fire, and from outside it looked like the silhouette of a chief sitting in his teepee. After this, the rest of the camp members took refuge to hide in a nearby wooded coulee. And sure enough, the Kakatoa attacked. And of course, the first one they attacked was the chief's teepee. They went in, but they quickly fled, backed out of the teepee, and they fled. They went back to the lake. The Dakota suspected that the Kakatoa became convinced of the greater spiritual medicine of the Dakota by seeing that the chief changed into a pelican, shape-shifted. Thus the pelican was credited with saving the Dakota camp, and this hill became known as Maya Badecha, Pelican Hill. Ohachitu mitake wasi. Pidamaido.
Visit pioneer.org/postcards to catch up on missed episodes and to find out more about your favorite segments. This program on Pioneer Public Television is funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money from the vote of the people of Minnesota on November 4th, 2008. Additional support provided by Mark and Margaret Yakel-Julien in honor of Shalom Hill Farm, a nonprofit rural education retreat center in a beautiful prairie setting near Windham in southwestern Minnesota. ShalomHillFarm.org. Live Wide Open, a regional movement that encourages people to make a great life for themselves in west central Minnesota. More at livewideopen.com. Alexandria, Minnesota, a year-round destination with hundreds of lakes, trails, and attractions for memorable vacations and events. More information at explorealex.com.